Hello all, it's all here, back with another video. Today we're doing a rune guide and highlighting Eleanor. We're going to go through the best runes for early, mid and late game. So without further ado, let's crack on with early game. Okay, so early game, we're just starting out. The best rune you should equip is the Swift rune. Now this gives you 1 less mana for the first time, so this drops her down to 3 mana cost, and this is great for early game as you can cleanse that first time much quicker and have the extra mana to spend on attack. So Swift rune is the best for early game. Let's move on to mid game. Okay, so now mid game we've got the majority of runes. Though the best one you should equip her on now is the energy rune, and this gives you 15% max HP, and here as her attack states, she heals off of her max HP. So energy is the one you want to use. Now talking about greenstone, if you have that, then that gives us an extra 15% max HP, which is always good. If you have the purple one I have, gives you that mana cost down to 3, so a little bit of trade-off. However, when you're doing your energy rune, you've got to make sure they're purple, have HP substats, and always do the bottom right hand one as far as possible, because this is what gives you the HP. Right, let's go on to late game. Okay, now into late game. If you're unlucky like me and haven't pulled her legendary stone, then stick with the energy rune, as this gives her 15% max HP. However, now change your purple to legendary runes and make sure they have at least 1 or mostly 2 HP substats on each rune, and then max out the bottom right hand side, because this will maximize how much HP Eleanor heals your team. But if you are one of the lucky people who get her legendary stone, which she casts immunity on all allies every time the card lands in your hand, I would swap this out for the violent rune, as this gives you 30% card return when she uses it, and this would just help get her legendary stone ability cast off a lot more. Similarly, in the monsters, you want to have Konomiya in your team as well, because that works just as well to keep the immunity buff on. That way you're pretty much immune to most things throughout most of the match. With the Violet rune, just make sure you have at least 1 or 2 HP substats, and again hit that bottom left rune to make sure you're maxing that out first to make the most of getting the HP for Eleanor. And that's that. Now, thank you for watching this video. If I've missed any runes out you think are better, then post the comment down below. I'd love to hear you. Smash the like button on this and subscribe, because I'm going to do all 58 monsters in Summoners Wars currently. Just again, thank you for watching.